Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War, Carthage campaign, episode the 65th. And when we left off, well, you may notice that Carthage is back in my possession because, well, we sieged it, won, and retook it. Siege was a little bit messier than it should have been, or could have been, or you know what I mean. And the town has basically been run into the ground by the Romans, but we are now going to nurture and repair it. By the way, Shmuel got a new trait for being really good at being, like, winning things. Well done him. So we're retraining, rebuilding, and we just need to nurse the town back to health, because right now public order is through the floor. Mainly because the Romans just did not take good care of this area, and also because they did not do hygiene very well. Seriously, squalor here is out of control, so we are erecting new sewers ASAP in order to get this town back up to scratch. We also need to hold it, of course, from the inevitable Brutii counterattacks, but you know what I mean. We also need to recruit some elephants there ASAP, and also we have a Brutii marching on us at Tingi, so we have a lot to do. Our work is being cut out for us, but as well, we're marching on, well, yeah, we are marching again. So Kabul is taking an army up to Limonum, because we're going to capture Limonum. And as I explained in the last episode, we're not taking Nabo Martyrs just yet, because I just want that to be a nice little buffer between me and Gaul. Well, not between me and Gaul, me and the Julii. We're attacking Gaul, but we're leaving the Julii alone for as long as I can. Obviously, direct conflict with them is very, very inevitable, but the longer I just keep away from them, the better. However, trying to make our way through the mountain passes remains an absolute pain in the ass, because, well, as you can tell, the Julii aren't very good at cleaning up after themselves and dealing with rebels, so we're just combing around and looking for another way in. Actually, shit, I should have gone that way. There's another mountain pass there. Probably could have taken a boat by now, but it's kind of obvious, isn't it? But yeah. We're just moving around, looking for ways in, and just looking for things to do that will just generally ruin the lives of the enemy. I mean, there's another captain there. You know what? If there's nothing else for you to do this turn, you may as well just kill another captain, because sod it. It hones your skills, doesn't it? And you've only got a 5% chance to fail, which in this game means a 100% chance to fail. But you know, keep practicing, my lad. Keep practicing. Let's see if you can do it right this time. That was a lovely bone crunch there, and he's dead. Good. No trait, unfortunately, but look, can you move past him on? No. Right. I want you two to make your way up here, by the way. So you two, make your way up here. Right. We've got our agents on the move now. Moving on Limonum. What is there left to do this turn? Actually, there isn't a lot. We've got Galerius Brutus busy sieging this fort, and hopefully Gnaeus Messius is just going to head directly towards us. So if that happens, then we've got the enemy right where I want them. Tingi can't recruit at the minute because it's busy, but we are one turn away from that city barracks at least. We could have Carthalo Sabrathra bring some reinforcements to the field though. He's got plenty of Libyan spearmen, but he needs to bring over some more Poenes. But we're just one turn away from that. Lovely Temple of Baal, by the way. Ooh, yes we are. But yeah, you want to make your way here. Jubal, you want to sit here, because I might bring Carthalo's army over, because it might be easier for us to sally forth rather than fight in a siege. Because that also minimises the time that the town's under siege, and I can, well, I'm gonna have to do the dangerous deed and trust an AI-controlled army. But yeah. So you wait one more turn and pick up your lovely Poeni infantry, and then we're going to move on with that. Hamilcar, by the way, is moving to Parma to govern Parma for a bit, or he might move to Corrales. Oh, by the way, we sunk a big Scipii navy, which contained a big army, and that means the Scipii are screwed for now. We've literally clipped their danglies a little bit. Corrales needs some retraining, by the way. Retrain at Byreme, so, you know, get that done. Hamilcar, you make your way onto the base boat now. Admiral Abodisia will take you to Parma, where you will become a governor for a little bit, because, well, you're a bureaucrat, and you can just go and bureaucrat on Parma for a little bit. Then again, you might be suited for governing Carthage, but that's only if I can make Carthage secure. For now, I just want you at Parma. It's going to take you a turn to do that, isn't it? Even though you are literally staring at the fucking coast right now, but yeah.
Aye, my lord.
Whatever, right. Anyway, Xenophanes Manix, or Xbox names I'm going to call you from now on. You had to govern Oscar for a little bit and just try and stimulate a little bit of extra population growth if you can. If you can't, then that sucks for you, but, you know, it might just help us out a little bit. It also takes the area off auto management. Cutting the taxes would be a good idea as well. I mean, like, yeah, high taxes may be bringing me a lot of money, but it's bringing me very little population growth, isn't it? So let's chop those taxes down and get the population going, because Oscar needs more population. If it's to be a potential border town with the Julii, we need a big town there, not just some shit settlement. We need something that's going to be able to recruit big-time units to basically bring big-time pain. Ooh, but there is not a lot left we can do this turn now, actually. I mean, we're doing what we can in Carthage, we're doing what we can in Tingi, we're doing what we can here and here. Can't really recruit anything else from Nova right now, and I don't exactly want to recruit anything else from Nova right now. So I'm going to just, I mean, yeah, because I want to leave Carthage and Nova to its own devices, allow it to try and just crawl its way up to 12,000 population. Cut the taxes, by the way, 5% growth, right, good. How are my finances looking right now, by the way? Finances are doing great, because we're just living off money I kind of looted from Carthage, but you know, it was by melting Roman stuff, not from Carthaginian looted stuff. That stuff's being redistributed. And also we're going to get some Sacred Band next turn. So yeah, things are going well in some areas. So we're going to go to the next turn, see what the Brutii are going to do to us today, and then we're going to just carry on, carry on, carry on. So, next turn, please. Right, so Carthage has been hit by rioting because that's annoying. Mainly because the Romans are too fucking stupid to build sewers, but on the upside, everything's repaired and we can continue retraining. So let's do that. Good, good, good. And looks like what's more, the Brutii are just not lifting a finger at the minute. And fine. Okay, don't lift a finger then. But Tingi is now under siege, and as you can see, every last Brutii in the land has come here. Which means actually that is probably why they are not lifting. Why are they not attacking? Alright, whatever. Ooh, this is going to be a tricky one, isn't it? Right, but end of turn report says we have money. Construction report says the Temple of Baal is now ready. Because now basically we have, I don't know, the King of the Clouds. Or at least he rides the clouds and rules the universe at the same time. Tingi has a city barracks, which means we could retrain stuff, but we can't right now. Tingi, by the way, you want to start working on a new temple to Baal. Well, actually, we'll work on one when we're not under siege. Recruitment report, by the way, we recruited some Poenes, and that was about it. Right. So, what to do this turn? Well, I want you lot to be ready to sail over. You will join Carthalos Sabratha's army, and you basically won't be able to join the battle until next turn. I'm going to drop you on the north beach, by the way, on this side of the Pillar of Hercules, because obviously what we don't want to do is have you lot get stomped on by these three lads, because that's going to go wrong, isn't it? I mean, we've got Tertius Stolo. Oh, Tertius Stolo took over now, actually, and oh, great, he's got some heavy artillery with him. Elagabatus is also among them, and Galerius Messius is over here now. And Galerius Brutus is now leading. Alright, well, fine, we can sally forth on that one, because he'll just run away as usual. Right, well, because we are going to rally forth as well. I am not going to sit here and wait for 5 armies just to pile drive us. Because we all know what's going to happen. It's all going to go wrong there. So we are going to sally forth and take out that first army. And basically, Tingi is in a holdout stage. But all is not lost if we lose Tingi. Ish. Sort of. If we can very quickly get Carthage back up to code, we've basically relocated Tingi over here. Because right now the Brutii are just not interested. So if we move quickly, get stuff put together here and here and here, we could probably march quickly to Thapsus and capture it. If things go right. By the way, what's he carrying? Nothing of interest. Right, good. Also, meanwhile, you, Sakabal, you are 3 turns away from Lemonum. Get moving, because as soon as you enter Gaul territory, you're going to get noticed. So, yeah, get moving. Thank you very much. And meanwhile, before we do the selling forth, because that's going to be today's event, but you... Right, you two, actually, you're just moving all the way this way, so we don't really need to do anything with you. You... have one more go at talking to the Britannians. I doubt they're gonna treat with us or be nice to us, because they're really, really annoying. But at least, did we get the trading rights, by the way? Yes, we did. Right. Map for map, simple as that. It's a fair trade. We have nothing to offer in return. Why do you have nothing to offer? I'm only giving you a map. Alright, whatever. Right, the Britannians just don't want to play ball. Move this way and gather intelligence of what's going on Rome's eastern frontiers. Might be an ally there for us. I mean, I know the Greek cities were the most useless ally in the world, but might be able to, I don't know, coerce them again. But just keep finding out what's going on. I know the Seleucids are out, by the way, so I assume right now the Egyptians have knocked them out, because it seems like they seem like the most likely suspect. Right. But there isn't really too much left to do, apart from, by the way, let's start recruiting some sacred bands. Here are the sacred band, by the way. They are the best of the best. They are the elite infantry of Carthage, and they can be relied upon to do their duty till the end. That implies that these guys have morale that doesn't suck. They are equipped and organised in the same fashion as Greek hoplites, with long spears, big shields, breastplates, helmets, and they can use phalanx tactics. This is a style of war making that has proved its worth over the centuries. But yeah, these guys are drawn from the social elites of Carthage, men of noble and wealthy birth, and their loyalty is exemplary. The original purpose of the Sacred Band was to act as officer corps for the Carthaginian army and an elite force, and basically to put Carthage above any other loyalties. Opponents have learned that these men are formidable in battle, by the way, a linchpin for the... Yeah, these are our linchpin, basically. These are our best of the best. Yes, they are expensive to upkeep, a lot more than the Poeni infantry, and they're a lot more to recruit, but as you can see, the stats do have it. These guys have a little bit more attack. Not the best, not like loads more attack, but it's still enough to probably try and tip the scales. But as you can see, it is the defense. I mean, I don't know why I'm flicking like this, but yeah. It is the defense where these guys really come into their own. With a grand total of 23 defense, these guys have much better armor, a little bit more defense skill. Their shield is actually the same, but they still have, you know, these guys are probably still reasonably good at tanking arrows. So, but however, like the elephants, these guys take 2 turns to recruit. So, while we do want to make them the main line, they're a bit expensive, which is why we need to get, well, we need to get Poenis from Carthago Nova as soon as possible. I mean, Tingi would be good for producing Poenis if it wasn't completely under siege. Oh well, once we're done here, at least we can recruit some cool shit here. I mean, we can get... oh, by the way, we've got access to the next tier of elephants here, by the way, folks. War elephants. Elephants with archers on their back. So they're even stronger, but for now, just replacing, retraining, and then we're getting some cooler stuff. And then anyway, I think that's enough. That's enough putting it off now. We've put it off for as long as possible. I'm trying to... Well, I'm not scared. I think we're going to win this one. It's Galerius Brutus, the biggest coward we've ever seen. Men, march out and put an end to him once and for all. Because it's all his fault this is going on. We outnumber him by over 1,000 men. The strength ratio is 2-to-1 in my favour. I'm the better commander, by the way. Because, well, it's Galerius fucking Brutus. So, men... You know what to do. Stop him. Slay victors, victor interit. For the conquered mourns, the conqueror is undone. Or at least, we're not gonna mourn, because Galerius Brutus will hopefully be finally undone. And conqueror he is not. Worm he is. Right, so the Brutii are lined up out there, the army of Galerius. So let's go through it one more time, what he's bringing. Because this is basically what's left of his army after we've worn it down several times now. He's got Velite gladiators, early legionary cohorts, auxilia. These are new to his army actually. These guys are decent midway troops, not as good as Triarii, but these guys are good at holding off cavalry. So we must keep the elephants away from them. I mean, I'm sure the elephants will be capable of knocking their morale out, bashing them about, but... it would probably be smarter to keep the elephants away from them to avoid death. We've also got early legionary cohorts, 2 of them in fact. They're making up his rear. He's got 1 unit of elite skirmishers, Numidian cavalry, and then Galerius himself hiding somewhere. Well, he's actually there, but you know, he'll go and hide at the first opportunity he gets. And also some more Numidians, but they're quite a deadly ballista as well. The ballista might be more content to just randomly attack my walls for badly justified reasons, but we must be wary of it. Because it could cause us issues, especially in the Department of Elephants. So we need to try and clear out all anti-elephant ordnance before we bring in the elephants to clean stuff up. Because the elephants will be suited for taking out the general and the Numidian cavalry, and for knocking around the legionaries. However, the auxilia and the Velite gladiators must be dealt with ASAP. And I guess the ballista as well, because the ballista would have quite an easy time at sniping elephants-ish. The ballista isn't very accurate, but yeah. Need to try and keep my elephants safe, yo. And the first unit that will be coming out will be the Poenis. We will make a strong front line with which we can challenge the enemy. I have 5 of these guys. I am confident in their abilities. So let's get them ready to fight. So you guys go here, and you will be coming out first. Oh wait, I have even more. I have 6 of these guys actually. Why did I say I have 5 when I have 6, right? I have 6 Poenis. I am confident in their abilities. Line up and get ready. Meanwhile, I've got my Iberian infantry. Iberians will be used for flanking purposes and just additional meat. So you guys just go here. I have my Libyan spearmen. They'll be good for more flanking and stuff, and just keeping the cavalry in check, especially the enemy general. I have plenty of good cavalry in this battle as well. They're just going to sit in the plaza for this second because I can move them up once everything else has moved out. But basically, I have a mix of the general's bodyguard, which are made up of units which are basically sacred band cavalry, and I also have the lovely strong long shield cavalry who make pretty hardy and pretty decent cavalry. And I missed one out again. Oh, brilliant me, brilliant me. But yeah, I have a lot of cavalry. I have 2 whole units of elephants, by the way, so yeah, I can afford to use them, but obviously once more, these guys are precious. They took a long time to recruit. Let's not just go and waste them. And I'm actually going to put the elephants here because I want to be able to move them out quickly. And then last but not least, slingers, and we all know what slingers are. They are one of my favourite units to use, and I know what we're doing with those guys. All right. Let's move out. Let's, well, not capture. Let's kill. We are going to kill the Brutii. More importantly, we're going to kill Galerius. We're going to end him here. So he's going to make his move. He's going to basically move around, try and make a position for him to settle up on. So, but for now, let's have our Poeni infantry move out and form a line. And you don't need to march in phalanx, by the way, guys. You can march in nice formation. Just whatever allows you to be more maneuverable for now, because the enemy is... He better not be running off, by the way. If he is running off, because he is running quite fast. No, he's making a line. Good. Because it is not unlike Galerius. Well, actually, it is very unlike Galerius to actually, like, stand and make a line. But no, he's going to fight. He's going to fight, I think. I don't know, that could be running on. No, he's stopping, right. He's gonna put up like probably a whole 5 seconds of fighting today. Then he will run off because this is Galerius Brutus once more, right. Men, form a battle line here. We got that? I think my men got that. So we're gonna make our way over. Don't bother going up that stupid weird hill we have, by the way. What is that hill? It's like we have this big spot that we need to pop. A zit. A big zit. Right, anyway. Keep moving, lads. You know what to do. Meanwhile, let's start bringing out our Iberians. Iberians, I want you to police this flank alongside the Libyan spearmen. Libyan spearmen, you need to police this flank. Because the cavalry is there, and I think that's where the cavalry are likely to hit us. So, get moving, lads. We'll bring the slingers out next, and then the cavalry. We'll bring the elephants out last, but right. Let's avoid screwing up as well, by the way, guys. Let's keep the pathfinding nice and neat, if you know what I mean. But look at that. That is a sight to be seen. All of my brilliant armies just marching out. I have fantastic troops, the best armies you've ever seen. The enemy also has ballistas that are incapable of going. You guys aren't running away, are you, by the way? I know what you like, Galerius. I mean, he'll come back when he has help, won't you? He's running. He is, he's running. Right, cavalry! He isn't fainting, he's doing it, he's running. Get the cavalry out here now. Get the elephants out here now. He's doing a runner. Poeni, just sod off over here, please. He's running. He's running. The coward's running again. Bloody hell, Galerius. You just cannot do a thing, can you? The biggest yellow streak in the world. The biggest bloody yellow streak in the world. Should call him Captain Yellow or something. Elephants, just... Oh, we're not even going to catch him. We'll be able to catch that ballista, actually. Take the ballista out. You lost your artillery, mate, at least. You lost your artillery, so... Nya. But... That's if we catch it in time. But bloody hell, what a fucking wimp! Oh, wait, he's dropping a bit. Right, he knows. He's lost. He's dropping the artillery and he's running. Why did you even bother laying siege to the town, dum-dum? You can't even decide if he's going to leave. Yeah, you going to leave that priceless artillery there, or are you just going to not? I mean, don't mind me. The longer you're indecisive, the more time it buys my elephants just to fucking run into you. Elephants, take him out. Elephants, take him out. Poenies, take 5. You can't catch them. They've bolted. They've bolted. Elephants, come on. Take advantage of the dum-dums. They don't know what they're doing. They're frozen in fear. They didn't even know that, you know, they've just realised their commander doesn't have a fucking clue. And now the elephants can just come and throw something about for fun. It's like giving them a chew toy. Well, I think they actually are running now. Yeah, they've worked it out. They're running. Elephants, you know what to do. Run in and knock them out. Oh, some of them did die to my walls at least. Yay. That's what, like, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills to me. That's an all-time record, isn't it? Elephants, no, don't stop there. Come on. Get moving. Huff it, heave it, huff it, heave it. I know you're winded already. Fucking... I thought you elephants had stamina. I thought you had, like, giant lungs or something. Just get in there and run those guys down. Kill something at least. Because I just spent a lot of time, like, preparing this army for no reason. I should have known. Because when it's Galerius Brutus, it's really... Why should I even bother? You know, it's not even worth me moving my troops out. Because, yeah, he's escaped us. Slippery worm slips away again. Absolutely pathetic. Oh wait, he didn't slip away. He got wrecked. Right, kill him. Kill him. Thank you.
Victory lies in your grasp, and there is nothing the enemy can do.
Right, so 55 kills to me and none to him. However, obviously the performance wasn't good enough because, well, let's face it, his army is still out there, but he ran away like a fucking child. Victory! I bet all the other members of the family hate you, by the way. Like, they really, really fucking hate you. Oh well, we won't be seeing him for a while at least. That buys us some more time. How far away is this guy going, by the way? He must be going all the way back to Africa. With his tail between his legs. So he's going to appear here in a minute, isn't he? No, he's gone. Right. Right. So as the Brutii gone for another turn, and that buys me time to, well, retrain some Libyan spearmen, and we can't work on the next tier of barracks yet, annoyingly, but we could go on the next tier of temple, which will get us closer. But I think building an armourer would be a good idea as well, because then we can upgrade the arms and armour of our guys, you know. Meanwhile, over here, still dealing with that riot. I'm keeping attacks as low as possible. Hopefully, these guys will just get it out of their system or something. But yeah, we are one turn away from that sewer, which will hopefully bring some, you know. I'm bringing development back to the area. Meanwhile, over here, we need to look into recruitment. Spy. You, Tim Anson. We have a choice of 2 places to go. We could go to either Cirta or we could go to Thapsus. I suspect Thapsus is weak. Find out how weak Thapsus is. Because if there's rebels here and the Brutii haven't dealt with them, then, oh yeah, look at that. Looks like we could, oh no wait, there is a presence. Not a bigger presence, but there is a presence, okay. Let's see what's going on. So this is Captain Queso, he's bringing a small troop. That wasn't much bigger than the Carthaginian garrison, so if he does attack, then we shouldn't have an issue with dealing with him. There's just a small rebel army here. Anything about Captain Publius we know? Yep, he's got a small army. Not too much of a threat, though. Get inside Thapsus and find out what's going on. How vital will it be that we take Thapsus? Is it providing a lot of good stuff for the enemy? Let's see. Right now, it's losing money, and the public order is crap. But there is a Brutus here. Opius Brutus, that is. So a chance to knock out one of the Brutus is always a welcome opportunity. Does have ballistas guarding the town, but that's not really something that's going to be too hard to deal with. But this is a maxed out town, basically. He's maxed its level out, so yeah, we should be able to take it. Population's shrinking though, but then again, it's because I'm not noticing any hygiene buildings again because, well, Romans fucking stink. But I guess hygiene just isn't something they do. Well, right, he's running a shithole, so we could easily relieve him of it, then make it into something useful. So yeah, we've got that going for us. Anything else to do this turn? Not really. We are really in a position where we can just move to the next turn. Nothing for us to really build or recruit. You could get your guy off the boat, though. Hamilcar, you go into Parma for now and start governing. He won't be much of a better governor than Ishmael and Ash, by the way, so yeah. You sit there and for now get retrained, and we're going to start working on a few more troops for you. I don't know. Would kind of prefer to get Parma up to the next level before I did some recruiting, but I do want to recruit, so we'll mull that one over. Don't bother engaging that navy because it's probably going to win. Oh wait, you guys won't be able to merge because yeah, you've got a character in yours, right? Go blockade Cirta for a little bit because I know it's going to piss off the Brutii. Might keep their fleets busy for a little longer. Meanwhile, over here, you haven't done anything for a few turns, have you? Chances of getting to Capua are 57 now. Spy on this guy, Manius Polybius, and it might get you one more level up, and that might make spying on Capua more accessible. This guy sucks, by the way, but yeah, didn't really get you anything there. Might just have to risk it. Assassin, Massina Killer. You two have got your moves sorted. I don't think there's really anything else to do this turn. No more money to spend or anything like that. Yeah, because I need Nova to grow. I need Corrales to just continue doing what it's doing. Yeah, I'm not really sallying far from this fort either, am I? But the reason why I'm not doing that is because I'll have everyone attacking me at once, not just Tertius Sturla. These two will join in, so yeah, I don't want to really do that. Jubal will drop his troops off next turn. We'll keep them hidden in a forest where the Brutii won't spot them, and then we can move them out as soon as we need to. And yeah, that should work out in our favour for us at the end of the day. So let's go to the next turn, and we'll see what's going on with the Brutii, and we can start making plans, you know, start drawing up a design or two on Thapsus, hopefully. So let's go. And another pointless naval battle, right? Who is it? You. Okay, whatever. Bye.
Disengage! No more moves, sire.
Right, Carthage rioted again, and that's not good. And also the Brutii are on their way to retake the area. Not good, but well, I've held it for a little while at least. And you know what? I might relieve this town of some of its buildings, such as, oh, I don't know, these Romanized stupid catapult builders might be something good to destroy. Right, path blocked by a spy went the wrong way, and his path got blocked. Other spy, by the way, spy in Thapsus. By the way, every place they put pigs here, their general magically turned into a pig. How about that? go north, find out what's in that army, because what it probably is not good. And actually the Brutii are sending more troops my way, right, but it could mean Cirta's open to attack now. They are sending a lot of Hastati, and yeah, that's probably enough troops to win against my army, because right now I'm in a state of having to constantly retrain the army. Don't retrain any, you know, recruit something, by the way. Recruit a new unit of Poeni. But because, well, yeah, Carthage is constantly rioting. On the upside though, public order is finally going up because I put in some sewers. Now let's upgrade them to a public bath. I'm going to blow the sewers up if I lose the town, by the way, but right. Tingi is under siege, we'll deal with that in a second. Lost a little bit of money. Faction announcements. Tabnet is now of age. Timansa Nibera, we've got some more skill. Abel Abdasia got a Haruspex, and Eshmunanash now has a judge, which gives us extra public security. And also he got a merchant, which gives us trade bonuses. Oh shit, where's Tabernet, by the way? He's somewhere. We're going to have to go find you now, manually. Well done me. Right, where's Tabernet? Let's have a look. Tabernet. T for Tabernet. Let's have a look. He's here. He's in Nova right now. And, well, this is Tabernet. He is trusty, which gives him more to law. He is commandy, not very, though. He's loyal, though. Untouched by fear, which means more morale on the battlefield. That's good. And he's also judgmental. So, yeah. This guy could have something about him. He could be a good army leader. Oh, by the way, some rebels turned up near Cordoba. How brilliant. I just love it when that happens. Right, we'll hunt him in a minute. Who's attacking the Tingi, by the way? Well, Galerius Messias is. He's bringing his army of things. We don't quite know what they all are, but I still feel that it'll be appropriate to march out, because you never know, this guy might also have a bladder the size of a pea. Construction report, by the way. Carthage has some sewers and the execution square was repaired. And as for recruitment, we didn't recruit anything, we just retrained everything. Because we're still waiting on a sacred band. Right, meanwhile over here, Jubal. Drop your lads off and put them in that forest.
Disembark. Orders.
I want you to hide in this forest until further orders.
Prepare to ambush.
Thank you very much. Right, Jubal, make your way home. You'll be bringing some sacred band over on the next fleet, by the way. Right, meanwhile, let's get ready to march out there, because hopefully then we can have actually a half-decent battle. Nova's continuing to just build up its population. We are moving in the right direction now. We're on just over 2,000 dudes. Parma is getting very close to the next level. Yeah, we're going to lose Carthage, I think. But you know what? It was worth holding it for a few turns, because you know what? It's starved for Brutii of a little bit of money. It's keeping them moving. And I'm just going to nuke some of these buildings anyway. That amphitheater's going. Anything Roman is going, basically. That hippodrome's going. That army barracks is going. Because you know what? Even if I take this, you know, I'm not planning to retake this town in a while. I just thought I'd do it while I had the opportunity to do so. So, you know, I've taken something, I'm going to ruin it, and then, yeah. And, yeah, I know it's not nice to defecate one's own hometown, but the Romans defecated it anyway, so I'm just undefecating it a little bit. In a way. Philosophy and complex stuff, right. How are you doing, Sakabal? 2 turns away from Gaul. Good. Right. Agents of McAgent. Let's have a quick look. You have an opportunity to actually get into the mountain pass now, so you get in there. And there's Augustus the Honest. Oh, wait. Alright, so the Julii do control Mediolanum, but they don't control this province here still. So the Gauls must control Loviska. You, I think there's still rebels over there. So you just keep moving this way and make your way to this mountain pass. But at least now we have an idea of what the Julii are like, and we know where the majority of their military strength is. It's in Italy-ish. Their military strength actually doesn't seem to be very good at the minute, but they have military strength of some description. Right, Juba, 34% chance to infiltrate Mediolanum. We can do better than that. 100% chance of infiltrating Augustus's army, so get in there, infiltrate, and just gain some traits, please. Let's think of more words that end with trait, because I can't think of any. By the way, this guy has a nice looking helmet, and he's fanatically loyal to the enemy, so yeah, we're probably not going to get him bribed. 400%, wow, 400% increase to bribe, right. Yeah, his watchword is loyalty. Not bribing him then. But then again, we could try and bribe someone.
Awaiting
It
your
would be
command.
interesting. You start heading this way now, because you know what, that does give me an idea. If we could bribe some enemies, that would be quite interesting. Because we could basically overthrow the enemy a little bit in some ways. I mean, we should probably send another diplomat south. So yeah, Nova, prepare me a new diplomat, please. I have an idea. Probably won't like ruin the population growth here anyway. But yeah, get a new diplomat and we might be able to do something fun with him. Meanwhile, we've got Captain Erdota to deal with. So Briareus, take your Libyan spears and just get him knocked out, please. Let's just get that over and done with because he's blocking up trade and that's just something I don't like to have happening. And he's going to run off, isn't he? Right, well, take him out, please. Right, easy battle to win. Let's just quickly do it and get it out of the way. I don't know what the mystery unit was. I didn't even click to find out what it was. But I'm going to guess peasants. I bet it's peasants.
The enemy are here. They are ready to meet their gods. Take up the sword and be ready when the moment comes to fight.
Nice rolling of the R's again, by the way. Right, let's go on our crazily hilled road and just get moving. Please be peasants, by the way. I bet it was peasants. Oh, it wasn't peasants. Just some rogue Spanish mercenaries. Right, take them out. Seriously, just fucking knock them out, dude. Rogue Spanish mercenaries. Mercenaries working for someone else, probably Romans. Right, General, knock him out. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out. Oh, they are trying to run away though. But they are bracing. And blam! Absolutely knock the fuck out there. And just finish them all off.
Chase them from the field and give them no rest or pity.
If I can't have these mercenaries, no one can have them. Simple as that. Come on, take them all out. We'll hire some more mercenaries after, because I like hiring more mercenaries. Oh, he died. But quite a satisfying crunch, actually, so I think his bones all broke at once. That's tragic, right? Keep moving, my dude. Keep moving. Come on, come on, come on. Take them all out. Come on. Run, 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 run. Go on. You can knock them all out, can't you? Kill them, kill them, kill them. If there's no survivors, I'll buy you an ice cream. Go on. There's going to be no survivors. Oh, looks like someone's losing his ice cream today. Go on, kill him. Oh, God. Thank you. But yeah, I was lying about the ice cream, by the way. Somehow 4 of you died. Well done. Oh, well, quick warm-up for him at least. You never know, he might have got a trait out of that if he's lucky.
Victory is ours, mighty one.
But he didn't get a trait out of that because he's unlucky. Right. You back in Cordoba and doing your useful things. Meanwhile, yeah, we're going to sally forth because you know what? I have a big army. I have enough of an army to have a pop at it. So, and I have reinforcements just basically waiting to replace anyone who dies. So, right, you lot, get out there and have another go at it. Find out if this guy is coward or, you know, guy who actually will fight. Because, oh dear, it's 4-5 in his favour this time around. So those mystery units in his army might be something that are a bit stronger. But it's okay, I have reinforcements waiting. It isn't the end of the world. I am the better commander, and I do outnumber him by 500 men. And it's only because he's got like 2 Praetorian cohorts in his army that the game's probably claiming he's better. Oh well, my elephants will have fun stomping them into the dirt. But he is bringing some legionary cavalry, some equites, a few early legionary cohorts, triarii, keep the elephants away from those guys, velite gladiators, principes, and yeah, so he's got a middle of the road strongish army, but it is all infantry pretty much. So there's no missiles, no artillery to worry about. It's just a case of surrounding, outmaneuvering, and killing. So let's make sure we do that, or let's just see if he runs all the way back to the Sahara or something like a fucking coward. We don't know though, we don't know. He might stay around and actually fight.
Await my orders.
Okay, so same drill as last time, guys. So I want all my cavalry to basically be waiting in the wings. So I think I've got all my cavalry selected this time around. So you guys just all chill out here. and await my orders. All these... Oh, fuck's sake, not all. All of you, come on. All of you sit there and await my orders. Make a group. Right, thank you very much. Poennies will come out first because they will be my strong front line, except those are Libyan spearmen I just selected like an absolute cock. Well done me. Right, you guys will go here and be ready to march out and do something useful for me. Iberians, you will come out second. It's like deja vu this, isn't it, by the way? Right, Libyan spearmen, you go over here. Elephants, you be at the rear because we're bringing you out last once I've tried to eliminate the anti-elephant threats. So in this case, it's going to be the Triarii and the Velite gladiators. And then, yeah, I think that's everyone ready. So let's get ready to march out and make ourselves a good performance, lads. Right, so the enemy is going to start by initially moving about the map. It looks like they're going to just actually make a battle line this time around. They're moving to create a new line. So, right. Poennies, let's start off by making a strong battle line here and then be ready to march. Simple as that. But we need to have our spearmen ready because we don't want the enemy cavalry to just simply be walking all over us. Because I suspect the Romans will try to use their cavalry to do that. They want to try and break us. But I have 2 commanders in this battle, which means I should be able to do something. I should actually move my general closer to the field because he will provide some sort of like local morale boost. So you make your way down. If you die, there is another to take your place at least. But for now, the Romans are content to just wait for me to make my move. So we will bring our slingers out, but we'll bring the slingers out last because what we want to do is we don't want to have the Romans having an excuse to just wildly charge forward. And right now he is moving. He's moving back a little bit. It's alright, he's giving us some breathing space then. But we'll make that hill like our rear thing. Just, you know what I mean. But Poennies are just moving out, slowly coming out. And Brutii right now are just more interested in just making sure their formation is airtight and ready to stop me. Key unit we need to stop once more are the Triarii. They are right now skulking in the back. Which is okay. Because that could actually give me an excuse to let my elephants crash into the front of the enemy. And then we can deal with the Triarii a little later. But obviously we just need to make sure the elephants are properly micromanaged in order to make sure they don't get anywhere near my elephants. Whew, this has been a bit of a long episode, hasn't it? Must be clocking up close to an hour and a half at this point. It's only because of Galerius was wasting our time once more. Some of the Velite gladiators are moving forward, by the way. I think they're just being very, very bold. They'll die. So see, they actually, yeah, these guys are going for it. Okay, fine. I won't stop them. But my Poenni infantry will. Oh, wait, they're coming back, yeah. I think the general realised what they're up to and saying, no, maybe not. Oh god, it's like looking like a load of messy hair with these guys, by the way. Come on, get a nice neat formation going, lads. Because that just looks like a fucking explosion in the barbershop. Right. Iberians, you want to be here and ready to hold out a nice rear line. You're going to be like reserves of some sort. Libyan spears. I want a spear on every flank, basically. I want you there, and I want my other spear over here. Simple as that. I've got my flank secured. And Calus, you will be here outside the main wall. You need to be outside because I want you just to be here, just to give my general on that. Well, you know, to give my units a nice little boost. But we have made our battle line. Since the Romans don't have any missiles, we are okay in a sense that we can actually just sit here and build up my formation in peace. Obviously, these guys do have their pillars, but right now they're not in range. And it looks like the enemy is trying to inch forward and potentially take the offensive, but they're just not quite committed. I mean, those Velite gladiators seem to be really committed to it, but I think the general keeps telling them off for being a little bit hasty. Because as we all do know, haste makes waste. Right. Iberians are outside the walls, more or less. Cavalry is on the way. Slingers, you will be next. I'm going to take you off fire at will for the second because I don't want you to start until I give the signal. But I want you here, and we're going to do our thing. Because right now the enemy is not very interested in doing other things. Elephants will come out as soon as I can bring them out, by the way. But we do need to start moving out the rest of our cavalry. You ungroup from the cavalry, by the way. Cavalry squad, I want you positioned here. It's alright, I've got everything moving now. I'm just leaving the elephants till last because the elephants are my end game solution. I've got my spears on the flanks, I've got my Poenis making a strong front line, I've got the Iberians making up a reserve. And just got the enemy just shuffling about, just trying to work out what I'm up to. But the balance of power actually does look more or less even. I mean, the strength ratio was only slightly skewed in the enemy's favour. I still have a fighting chance to bring the ratio into my favour. And that'll just be done by executing smart moves, using my slingers properly, using my elephants at the correct time, using cavalry at the correct time, and bringing down those Praetorians. If we can bring those guys down, get the elephants in, and the elephants will make mincemeat of these guys. We've got to get the elephants in there, and we've got to get the elephants in there before they either berserk or lose morale. So that's just the issue with the elephants. But there isn't really anything here that will potentially cause them to go into berserk mode anyway, so we should be alright. And the enemy is pulling back a little bit. He isn't withdrawing though. So otherwise he'd be doing a full-on like run where you could see fucking dust clouds everywhere. Right, spears, I want you over here now. Like a nice long anti-flank line. I've got everything moved up. We are going to let the Brutii come to us in a way because we still have these, you know, we still have the city walls. This gatehouse should fire upon the enemy if the Brutii draw too close. So, do have that nice little gambit in my chest. You guys keep moving in. Slingers are not opening fire until I say so. Slingers will open fire as soon as the cavalry is within the, well, is outside the city walls. Simple as that. And right now the cavalry is almost there. One of my generals are here, well, my other general, my backup general basically.
General.
I have my actual general here. And he should be giving a nice, yeah, there you go. See, my general is boosting the morale of my local forces, so that's good. Because my general is just encouraging the men actively by, I don't know, existing with his beard and his ability to roll R's and sound like a purring cat. Which I can't do a good impression of because I just know it'll put my throat out instantly. Still, this is a good looking battle line for now. Right, gates are open, cavalry's coming out. You guys, let's just expand our flank defense this way a little bit more. Like this. There we go, that's how I want it. And we'll be putting you guys into a guarding formation, of course, just because I don't want you pursuing. Enemy is moving back a little bit. I think they are just being very wary of what I'm doing. Cavalry is speeding up though. I hope he isn't running, is he? No, he isn't running, right. Either way, I am now in the position where I am happy to now start opening fire. So slingers, move forward, open fire, start hauling them in. You're like a magnet. Where you're gonna have to be like the fastest moving magnet in the world. But yeah. Bring the slingers out and let them hit something. We're hitting those early legionaries this time around. We should be able to score a few hits. I mean, these guys aren't quite up to the same quality as the Galerius, but we should be able to hit some. Actually, no. You hit the velites because, you know, let's keep our targets varied. We're not going to all hit the same thing. Right, but you guys best be ready to run. As soon as the Brutii say, oi, what's your game, and start running over, run back to our lines. And then let the Poenis do their work. Poenis enter a guard. Yeah, they are in the guarding stance. Right, first few shots are going out. Right, and that's put the enemy in a bad mood. So let's get moving, guys. We've baited them. So come on. Back to the city walls, lads. Make up the rear line and get up there. Hell, if you know what, you can even go on top of the city walls if you want. Just get yourselves out of there before the enemy charges you down. Well, it looks like the brute. Ah, no. Right. Those guys have called my bluff. These guys haven't. Right. Good. The Poenis are coming in. Let them come. They're attacking a phalanx unit head on, and I will surround and kill them. Go on. You know you want to, lads. Well, they're going to pillar us first. Alright. Guys, put your shields up, please. we took a few hits there. Right. Oh, well, hold. Hold your ground, lads. General, I want you to be there, and I want you to be encouraging them. Right. You guys, swing round and attack. Because these guys won't last forever. These guys will win, hopefully. But why, since you know, since they're isolated, give them a helping hand. Let the Praetorians die. There we go. Alright, the enemy is on their way. Right. You guys need to pull and make your new line because the enemy is coming back. Or they're not. Fucking hell, Brutii. Either commit to an attack or don't commit to an attack. Right, slingers. On the walls. On the walls. Simple as that. I will reinstate your fire at will privileges. Because I think you can hit something now. Right, Poeni are not holding up too well. But you guys, you got the liberated gladiators to deal with. I'm going to bring some Iberians over to give you a helping hand. Iberians, I want you to come here. Be ready. Be stood in reserve. But we are bringing those Praetorians down a little bit. And, oh dear, yeah. It's these pilums, you see. Those pilums don't do us a lot of good. It's alright, we can still hold this one. We can still hold this one. The enemy's only attacking like little slips and sclops. So let's start bringing some more Poenies around. You guys... we need to make a new line-ish. I'm not quite sure how we're doing this one. Right. Cavalry is on its way. So Libyan spears. Well, since the Praetorian... I mean, alright, what, like one Praetorian is looking at you. But I want you there. Deter any enemy cavalry charges. Because I want to bring my own cavalry charge in now. Cavalry, I'm going to send one of you guys over. And, well, actually, no. All of you. Go this way because the enemy just straight up isn't looking. Elephants, let's start moving some elephants into the field. Get them ready. Slingers are making their way onto the walls, by the way, so we'll have them ready to start bringing guys! Ice front. Sometimes you just can't make this shit up with my men. Right, cavalry charge incoming. But that's going to strike right into my phalanx, so that isn't really going to work out. Like, you know, yeah, that isn't going to work out for Rome there. That's going to... yeah. Oh well. Give him that little gold star for trying. Right. You guys, Poenies who are not currently in a fight, you get to make your own group now. You're called Poenies who aren't currently fighting but will be fighting very soon. Start moving up and get ready. Iberians, you need to be ready to provide support. Libyans, swing round and start hitting the flank. General, start swinging round as well to hit the flank because... oh, that's a Brutii routing. Hey! Good. Right, the enemy has noticed I am bringing a lot of cavalry around, by the way. That's the legionary cavalry. They would probably beat up my long shield cavalry without too much trouble, so... yeah. Let's start bringing some more Iberians forward, by the way. I can hear my elephants, by the way. I can hear them going... and doing trumpeting noises. That's because they're coming and they're going to bring some doom. Right, how are we doing over here? Cavalry is pushing in. Libyan spearmen target... well, right. Starting to have a bit of a rout on my side. It's okay, we can still do this. Poenies, turn and face these guys. You Poenies need to start moving forward and getting ready. Right, you guys are about to get hit by some legionary cavalry. I have the advantage of numbers. He has the advantages of being better than me. So that's not going to work out. So let's try and keep this fight to an absolute minimal length. General, you get out there and move off. And you, that's a Triarii over there. Don't touch Triarii. They're like a fucking virus to you. Think of them as like the bubonic plague. You don't want to touch them and, well, they want to touch you. In a really bad way. Libyan spearmen, start moving in. Perhaps you can provide some assistance. I've got my Poenies just moving in. Yes, they are taking more crap in terms of fucking pilums again, but it's alright. We are starting to push against the Romans. The Romans are losing ground over here. General, let's get in there and start slowing down those legionary cohorts. Slingers. Hopefully you're hitting something, by the way. Like, preferably all of those guys, even though we are risking friendly fire once more. Elephants are in the field, by the way. Poenies, let's get you back into the field. Let's get you over here. Like, over here. Ah, my camera had a little bit of misbehaving there. Right, General, you pull out because the Equites just wanted to, like, fucking slog you for some reason. Not sure why. But then again, Equites don't really have a lot to do in life, so yeah. Losing ground in the centre, though. Not good. Right, bring some more long shields around. we lost that engagement over there, by the way. No, we won that engagement. Right, good. Cavalry, go for a big old back charge, man. You have a chance, so just bloody go for it. The Triarii are like a mile away right now, so elephants, you see all that infantry there? Blow them up. Like, just seriously, straight up blow them up. Even blow up the general. Just do what you can. Blow up the enemy now. Simple as that. And elephants, please don't rout. No, my elephants aren't routing. I'm seeing a lot of flashing flags. It's getting a bit chaotic all over the place. General, get back in the city. Oh, he's routing. Crap.
This is a shameful thing for your whole army.
Right, come on, keep it together, lads. Keep it together. I know this battle's getting a little bit chaotic, but we can still do it. Poenis, you are not in a good position. It's alright, elephants are coming to reinforce you. I mean, look at that. Elephants are just bringing down the house. Cavalry just pulled off a lovely, beautiful charge in the rear. They've got the attention of the Romans, and look, their general does rout. Good. Right. Someone provide support to those Libyan spearmen. They're in a battle they're not going to win. You guys, get those equites knocked out. Elephants, come over here and do this. We can do it, lads. We can do it. We've got reinforcements nearby. We can polish these Romans up. We're doing the right... Yeah! Good.
The enemy general has been killed and his men lose hard.
The gods have smiled upon us today. Looks like we might be able to push the Romans out again. Looks like I mean, this time we're not just... This time we've gone up a step. Yeah, Tingi's still getting sieged, but you know what? We're fighting outside our own walls now, and that's good. We're pushing them back. Elephants are just having absolutely loads of fun, by the way. They are just fucking stomping it right now. I mean, seriously, look at these guys. We haven't lost a single elephant, and they're just... Yeah, oh yeah, they're just... I mean, there. It's like perfect elephant timing there. We left them till the last minute. Oh dear, you went into the back of the Triarii. Not good. Those Triarii are on the run, though. So, right, just leave them. Leave the Triarii to run away. We'll deal with them another day. We needed to get some infantry into them. Except they are coming back. Right, let's bring some Libyans back over then. Right. We'll bring in whatever reinforcements we can get our hands on. And then we'll yeah. But I think we've won this one for now. Right, cavalry, you keep moving. Keep away from those Triarii. I think they're going to run anywhere because they've lost. They're going to run. Right, elephants, just storm down whatever you can. Just avoid the Triarii, please. But I know there's a lot of our dead bodies on there, but the amount of fucking Brutii dead bodies there still makes it feel all the more worth it. Victory is ours. And if we can keep these Brutii armies back, then we are going to do it. We're going to push them back. We're going to conquer Africa. Well, liberate Africa. And then we've done it. We'll have won the well, not won the campaign. We have a lot to do to win this campaign, but we are now in that position where steps are being made. Well, actually, no. We've already been in that stage. We're already at the stage where steps... No. Now the engine has been revved, ignited. We're moving. We're making momentum. We're conquering Gaul. We're going to move in the right direction, and we are going to beat the Romans now. The tide is turning. I can sense it. We're getting into that position where we can go offensive. Elephants, elephants, elephants. Let's slow it down a little bit. Those Triarii may be retreating, but they're not routing. They will fight back. Let them go for now. We'll deal with them another day. Let them be thankful for the mercy I've shown them, by the way. Perhaps they might change their minds and choose a new career before fighting me again. Right. You keep doing that. Just keep going for it. Just keep running these guys. I mean, all you're doing is actually just butting them about and making funny fucking noises like you're just throwing a load of metal at a wall. But oh, elephants, you be careful, by the way. Let the Triarii go. Run down those guys if you want, but let them die. Let them run. Cowards. You won't be coming back to Tingi for a while, I hope. Yeah, I really do hope. We control this area. We really do. You know, I've never really thought. You get a lot of land to play with in these battles, don't you? Like, all this land outside the city, by the way. It really does make for some good battlefielding. Finish them off, lads.
They are running from the battle in terror.
Finish them all off. It really does. I mean, this is like a whole battlefield here, and then there's just a city over there, and you still got that whole city to play with. We had big battle maps in this game, didn't we? Anyway, finish them off. Go on, just run down whatever you can. Go on, elephants, intercept if you can. Go on, blang, 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 blang. The more of them we kill, the less of them we deal with later. Good job, elephants. Good bloody job. That's the Romans dealt with for another day. And that's also a family member killed. So I'll have that one.
Enemy lie dead before.
Yep, well done. Well done. Absolute well done. Galerius Brutus, you have proven yourself a worthy defender and a worthy commander in this battle, and we got another nice victory music. That's a shame. Just play it in your head or something. But yeah, we did it. We won the battle, and we've saved Tingi again. And actually, yeah, the stats actually, yeah, I'm going to accept these stats. I know I lost a lot of men, but you know what? We were fighting a formidable army. The strength ratio was against us, so losses were to be expected. And we still managed to make 500 more kills than the enemy did. And you know what? We still, you know, we only lost about 1,000 of our men anyway. So, you know, casualties have been healed. I have reinforcements in waiting. But we have knocked down an army of about 2,000 into an army of about 292. So, yeah, that was, I mean, look, actually, if you look here, I lost exactly half of my army. But we killed 85% of the enemy army, so I will just, you know, I will take that, and I will be thankful for my victory. As you can see, one of my generals, first general was Galerius Brutus. I kept him, you know, away, and he routed at some point, so that's why I didn't do too many casualties, but the other one inflicted loads. So well done him. That was other guy, I can't remember his name because I'm bad at remembering names. Oh wow, that's quite tragic for one of my Iberian infantry only got 1 kill. That's quite tragic. But then again, the other one only did 15. Yeah, the Iberian infantry did not really have a good day. Neither did some of the Libyan spearmen, but I was really just using them to deter and steer cavalry. Slingers, yeah, they got a fair amount of kills. Well, one of them got a fair amount of kills. The other ones just didn't really seem to have a lot of luck. Long shield cavalry, they did okay. Poenis, overall, yeah, some of them took not a lot of kills. Some of them brought in a lot of kills, so they had a mixed performance. One of my elephant, well, actually both elephants did brilliant. Yeah, you know what? Every unit, once more, has done its part. Some have done more than others. One of my generals also gained some experience, so that's always cool. Yeah, I'm just happy. Tingi's safe again, and we've driven back another Roman army. That's 2 down and 2 to go.
Victory is ours, mighty one.
And next episode, we'll do some post-battle admin or something like that. Because, yeah, that enemy army has routed. It's been knocked out of the battle map entirely, so now those Triarii, I won't have to be worried about at all. Trait increased, by the way. Galerius Brutus is now a superior commander, and he gained a decorated hero, which has been training units at Tingi is now cheaper. So first things first, get everything retrained before another siege occurs, and try and recruit, I don't know, something that only takes 1 turn. Get another unit, get another unit of Libyan spears, actually. I think we could use some more Libyan spears in the army. And you know what? I think that's been a long enough episode. But then again, what do I have? I have space. Actually, you know what? Don't recruit anything else. You,
Sire,
2 of your Poenis will go and join Tingi.
leaving the army. March.
You keep in hiding, though. You are like my secret ace in the hole for now. But there we go. We're taking the fight to the Brutii. Well, the Brutii are also taking a big fight to us. But hey, you know what? They ran this town into the ground, so I'll be happy to let them have it back for now. Because I'm going to run it into the ground a little further. And then once I have it back, I'm going to make it the greatest bloody city in the world. But you know what? We're doing good. We're doing good. We are on the path to victory. I can feel it now. So next time on Let's Play Rome Total War, a little bit more admin. And then potentially another fight at Tingi, or we might be going somewhere else, probably Lamunum, but we'll have to wait and see. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all on the next one. Have a lovely evening, folks.